Hey everybody, yes, based on my last three-part video, I did have a very emotional experience on Sunday. As far as that's concerned, I'm okay. So here's to let you know the update on my surgery. Monday, when I was finally able to talk to the doctor, he told me that as far as he knew, my surgery was scheduled for today, Wednesday, which meant that I would have to have been admitted to the hospital Tuesday, yesterday. But he did tell me that he needed to make sure with chief of surgery if it was still going to happen. So needless to say, let me just say that throughout this time, even when I was being told that I was going to have surgery back in November, I never wanted to get my hopes up about any certain date. Simply because I don't like getting my hopes up and then having it shot down. I know myself, I take it very hard. So I really didn't want to be excited about this, but I allowed myself to get excited about this on Monday. I allowed myself to have hope, and I was trying to reach the doctor yesterday, and I wasn't getting through. My mom finally had success, and when she let me know that she talked to the doctor, basically, obviously, they canceled my surgery. There were other surgeries that needed to be done, and he also mentioned that the person that had the gastric bypass last week was still in recovery, so there was no space for me. When I heard this from my mom, I reacted like it was okay, but it wasn't, and I didn't realize how much hope I had in it happening. And I was online, and I always have my messengers on, and there's not a lot of people that know that I'm having surgery, and let alone knowing that I was hoping that it was going to happen this week. So the people that I did mention it to, once they saw me online, they just immediately started asking me what happened, what was going on, because they really did not expect me to be online. And the more I had to explain, the more emotional I got. I mean, I wasn't falling down in tears, screaming and, like in the movies or anything like that. I mean, I did have tears running down my face, but I could easily, just wipe them off. No one here at home knew or realized what I was going through. And my mom didn't realize how bad I had taken the news until last night, when she heard me talking to a friend, and I was telling her how I felt that whole day. Thankfully, by the time I was talking to her, I had already dealt with it. I had already let out that negative emotion, and I was talking to her just fine. So it was something that I needed to get out. Yes, I'm a big crybaby, if that's what anybody out there wants to think, but I really do feel that I did myself good, because if I would have kept it in, it would have been a lot worse for me. And those are feelings that I don't want to have. I don't want to have that inside me, and I went ahead and I let it out. And thank God I didn't put it on the video, because that would have been not good for everybody to see 4 sets of videos in a row of me crying. No, thank you. But like I said, I'm okay now. I'm okay with it now. The doctor did say that I have been rescheduled for next Wednesday, February 4th. So, God willing, on Tuesday, I will be getting admitted to the hospital in the afternoon. So, I'm real happy about that. But I don't know if I should put a lot of hope into it. Um, my mom told me that I should be excited, and my grandma too, and I just basically told them, you know what, until I'm actually in a hospital bed, just getting prepped, I'm not gonna believe it, because I'm tired of getting my hopes up and having it shut down. But God willing, I'll be having my surgery next week. So, like I said, I'm over my let down yesterday, my little depression that I had, and actually started looking at the bright side of things. The bright side of things is that, um, like, the two major things is that I have this week to hopefully lose at least 3 more pounds. So I know that that would be in my favor, losing 3 more pounds this week. I have these next few days until Tuesday um, to continue getting used to the respiratory therapy. And I also told my mom and my grandma that, in a way, finding out that the person that had his surgery last week was still in recovery, um, in a way, it made me feel good, because I told them that if that person is still there because he needs to be, or she, um, it looks good for me, because I know now that if I do have some kind of complication, or maybe not even a complication, but if I do need to stay a little longer, um, the hospital's not going to be in a rush to get rid of me because they need the bed. So that kind of makes me feel good, because it gives me more faith in the program, and knowing that they're not interested in bragging about how quickly they can get these surgeries done and get patients out the door. They're really going to be about, you get your turn when you get your turn, and you're going to get all the attention and care that you need. And I think that that is awesome, because I know that if I'm going to need it, I'm going to need it. And it's good to know that they're not going to be in a rush to get me out of there. So that's it. That's my update on my surgery date. Hopefully it will happen next week. Doing a lot of extra little prayers. So here's to hoping it happens next week.